Hello, and welcome to Introduction to Commissioner Responsibilities Training. This introduction is designed to provide new service area commissioners with the essential knowledge needed to excel in their roles. From understanding the scope of your responsibilities to effectively communicating with residents and contractors. This training will equip you with the tools you need to make a meaningful impact in your role. Get ready to embark on this educational journey and empower yourself to be an effective commissioner for your service area. Let's dive in and explore the key principles and best practices that will help you succeed as a commissioner. Thank you for joining us, and we hope you find this training valuable and insightful. Service area commissioners play a crucial role in ensuring the successful operation and service of their neighborhood road maintenance system. As dedicated volunteers, they provide essential leadership and oversight, advocating for the needs of their community and ensuring that road maintenance services are efficiently and effectively delivered. Their commitment and engagement are vital in maintaining safe, accessible, and well-maintained roads, contributing to the overall quality of life for residents in their area. To grasp the significance of service areas, let's rewind to the borough's inception. In 1964, the Fairbanks North Star Borough emerged as a second-class borough, endowed with limited area-wide powers. Initially, these powers encompassed education, planning and zoning, taxation, and assessment. However, over time, residents exercised their democratic right to expand these powers. Flood control, animal control, libraries, parks and recreation, public transportation, and solid waste disposal were gradually added to the borough's repertoire. Notably absent from this list were road maintenance and construction powers. Consequently, the borough lacks the authority to levy area-wide taxes specifically for road-related purposes. Enter the concept of service areas. According to Alaska statute, a service area can be established to provide specialized services within a borough or municipality, services that aren't adequately covered on an area-wide basis. So, what's the purpose of these service areas? They serve as localized hubs for essential governmental services that might not otherwise be available on an area-wide scale. These services include fire protection, road construction and maintenance, streetlight services, and sewage disposal and treatment. The first such service area came into existence in 1966, known today as the Musk-Ox Service Area. Currently, the Rural Services Division oversees a total of 105 service areas, 103 road service areas, 1 streetlight service area, and 1 sewer system service area. However, there's an intriguing caveat. It is no longer possible to establish new road service areas. The law specifically states that if an existing service area or municipality is capable of providing the necessary service, no new service areas should be formed. Individuals seeking these services must instead be incorporated into an existing service area. Notably, service areas do not exist within city limits or on military bases. To ensure smooth operations, each service area has a dedicated commission overseeing day-to-day affairs. Their mission? To keep these vital services running efficiently and effectively. The Fairbanks North Star Borough Assembly holds full legislative responsibility for all service areas, reviewing, accepting, rejecting, or modifying proposed budgets, annual plans, and tax levies presented by the Service Area Commission. The Fairbanks North Star Borough Mayor, acting through Rural Services, assumes complete administrative responsibility for all service areas, overseeing the construction, maintenance, and operation of borough-maintained roads and service areas. Service areas are overseen by 3 types of commissions. The first is the Service Area Commission itself, handling day-to-day responsibilities. Additionally, there are district councils, created by Ordinance 2004-69, with 6 distinct areas, including Salcha, Badger, Chena, Hot Springs Road, Farmers Loop, Northborough, and Westborough. The chairperson of each service area within district council boundaries serves on the council. 1 representative per district is then chosen as the chair. to represent the District Council on the Assembly Road Service Area Committee. District Council responsibilities include prioritizing upgrades and maintenance needs, exploring cost-saving initiatives, recommending changes to the Mayor and Assembly, promoting communication within service areas and between service areas and the Mayor and Assembly, as well as communication with other councils. District Council meetings are advertised on the Borough News page and the Borough's website under Public Notices, with no quorum requirements. District Council chairs serve on the Assembly Road Service Area Committee, commonly referred to as the RSAC. Ordinance 2004-70 established the RSAC as a standing committee, comprising 2 Borough Assembly members, one serving as chair, the chair from each District Council, and a civil engineer or road construction expert appointed by the RSAC chair. The RSAC's responsibilities include establishing priorities and recommending allocation of service area matching grant funds, as well as making recommendations to the Assembly on road service area issues. The RSAC meets quarterly, and meetings are noticed in the Fairbanks Daily News Miner and on the Borough's website under Public Notices. Oversight of RSAC is managed by the Clerk's Office as it falls under the Assembly category. Each commission is composed of 3 distinct position types: a chair, regular commissioner, and an alternate. The chair of the commission serves as the primary liaison for rural services contractors and residents, occupying a pivotal role in the daily operations. This leadership position entails the oversight of crucial documents, including budget information, tax cap election notices, and contract renewal notifications. Moreover, the chair presides over public meetings and serves as the representative for their service area at the district-wide level. To assume the position of chair, a commissioner must be formally nominated during a public meeting and subsequently confirmed by the remaining members of the commission. Directly following is the position of commissioner, typically consisting of 2 members, although some service areas presently allocate additional positions. Commissioners wield an authority and set of responsibilities that are almost parallel to that of the chair, primarily functioning in a supportive and backup capacity. Their role includes the ability to step into the position of acting chair when the latter is unavailable. Moreover, one commissioner may undertake the responsibilities of a secretary, overseeing the management of administrative paperwork. The designation of a secretary is contingent upon the discretion of the commission, given its self-directed structure. Finally, we have the alternate commissioner, a reserve member kept informed about all service area matters. Their role is activated solely in the absence of a commissioner. While they possess voting rights at public meetings when a commissioner is absent, they can only exercise this capability when standing in for the absentee commissioner. As a commissioner, your key responsibility is to decide on the maintenance level for your service area while ensuring compliance with established codes and borough policies. Your role is vital in balancing autonomy with adherence to guidelines, guaranteeing efficient and compliant service area management. Commissioners for the Fairbanks North Star Borough play a pivotal role in managing and representing their service areas, ensuring the well-being and satisfaction of both residents and the borough. Their responsibilities are broad and impactful, encompassing the oversight of daily maintenance activities such as snow plowing, blading, and sanding to keep areas safe and accessible. Furthermore, commissioners are tasked with developing both short-term and long-term maintenance plans to uphold and enhance the infrastructure, alongside identifying and advocating for significant improvement projects that will serve the community's best interests. In carrying out these duties, it is imperative for commissioners to adhere strictly to the Fairbanks North Star Borough's codes, policies, and procedures, given their role involves the responsible management of public taxpayer funds. Despite the voluntary nature of their positions, the expectation to follow strict guidelines remains unchanged. Rural Services is here to provide support, offering guidance on appropriate spending, and addressing any questions or concerns that may arise. Commissioners hold the vital role of being the initial point of contact for residents within their service areas, addressing any concerns or questions related to maintenance. This responsibility is particularly significant because Rural Services does not manage the day-to-day operations or monitor the progress of work within these areas. As such, Commission members are uniquely equipped to provide the most accurate and immediate responses to the community's inquiries. Direct communication with contractors for work requests is managed exclusively by Commissioners, highlighting their central role in operational oversight. Although there are instances where Rural Services must be informed of certain activities, its involvement is typically not necessary unless specifically requested by the Commission. One of the key responsibilities of Commissioners is to conduct thorough inspections of all work completed and to approve all invoices for payment. This process is critical in ensuring that all work meets the established standards and that financial transactions are justified and transparent. Due to the Commission's direct involvement in requesting, authorizing, and reviewing work within their service areas, Rural Services requires a Commission member's approval before any payment is processed for invoices related to the service area. This policy underscores the essential role of Commissioners in both the operational and financial oversight of service area maintenance, ensuring accountability and quality in the services provided to the community. One crucial responsibility of the Commission is the mandatory hosting of 2 publicly noticed service area meetings per calendar year. These meetings are scheduled during the first and third quarters, aligning with January through March and July through September, respectively. The first quarter meeting primarily focuses on budget approval and contract renewals, while the third quarter meeting centers around projects and tax cap election requests. These pivotal decisions require Commission votes for implementation or alteration. To ensure transparency, all public meetings must be submitted through Rural Services, who handles the distribution of meeting details in newspapers and on the borough's webpage. It's crucial to emphasize that meetings not noticed through our office, regardless of attendance, will not meet the requirements to be a legal meeting. Service area meetings demand meticulous planning and adherence to specific guidelines. Advanced notice is a prerequisite, with meeting agendas required to be publicly published 6 days prior to the meeting date, inclusive of the day of the meeting. Rural Services recommends a 2-week notice when submitting a request to publish, emphasizing the importance of timely communication. For a service area meeting to be legally recognized, specific criteria must be met. A quorum, constituting a majority of Commission seats, not Commissioners serving, must be present, preventing unilateral decision-making. Additionally, concise minutes must be recorded, clearly documenting all items voted on during the meeting. Submission of these minutes to Rural Services within 10 days of the meeting date is a requisite. It's important to understand that the active participation of Rural Services staff in service area meetings is not standard practice. Should there be a specific need for staff presence, providing ample notice ensures smooth and efficient meeting conduct while adhering to legal and procedural standards. All service area meetings operate under the governance of Alaska's Open Meetings Act and the Fairbanks North Star Borough Boards and Commission's policy and code, reinforcing the commitment to transparent and accountable proceedings. Let's delve into the fundamentals of service areas, a critical aspect of our community's infrastructure. Currently, Rural Services oversees 105 service areas, each possessing its own distinct characteristics and operating independently within its taxing jurisdiction. Funds collected within a service area stay within that area, never shared. While residents have a say in the tax cap, their influence on year-to-year budgets is limited. Each service area has a tailored contract, a roadmap for road maintenance. These contracts outline services, unit prices, and any special conditions. Each service area has dedicated commissioners, property owners within the service area boundaries, playing a pivotal role in ensuring effective management of road maintenance. In total, there are 426 commission seats available. On average, half of those seats are typically filled. Purchase orders are as unique as fingerprints, specific to each service area. Local businesses can't use a generic Rural Services PO. Commissioners must request POs for specific services or items. Aligning with the borough's fiscal year, budgets and contract periods flow seamlessly from July 1st to June 30th. Unused funds roll into savings, and contracts start anew on July 1st. Now, there are two types of work commissions can order: routine maintenance, keeping roads in their current state with tasks like snow removal, sanding and grading, etc., and then improvement projects, elevating or altering roads with initiatives like installing culverts or adding materials. Crucially, contractors only work when specifically requested by the Commission. All work is on an as-requested basis, a vital responsibility of a commissioner. Next, we'll explore the process of interpreting the soft ledger, the financial document specific to your service area. When commissioners inquire about the financial status of their service area, we furnish them with this sheet. Rural Services maintains the official financial records for each service area, and each has its own soft ledger detailing the current financial state. On the soft ledger, you'll find the following key elements. Original budget represents the revenue received by the service area on July 1st, allocated for road maintenance purposes. Working budget comprises the original budget at the start of the fiscal year, inclusive of any incoming transfers from savings and any outgoing transfers. Available balance indicates the unencumbered portion of the budget, still available for expenditure. Spent amount reflects the total expenditure made from the purchase order to the present date. Encumbered but not spent represents the remaining amount available on the purchase order for future spending. Direct costs signifies the annual operating cost of Rural Services covered by your service area. Operating savings denotes funds carried over from previous years and available for expenditure. 20% reserve represents funds set aside for emergency events, to be utilized only after exhausting all other funds. This amounts to 20% of the working budget plus direct costs. These funds can only be spent with Assembly approval. Revenue sources delineate the proportion of revenue derived from taxes and interest earnings. Liquid assets quantify the amount available for expenditure within a service area without tapping into the 20% reserve, which necessitates Assembly approval for spending. This comprises the available balance, the encumbered but not spent amount, and the funds available for expenditure and savings. Another critical aspect of service areas is the bid tab. For those service areas with a maintenance contract, this document contains the contracted prices established between your service area and the contractor. Each service area maintains its unique bid tab with distinct unit prices. With each contract renewal, the unit prices increase in accordance with the current Consumer Price Index, or CPI. Contracts are initially awarded for one fiscal year, with 4 additional renewal options. Once these renewal options are exhausted, the contract must undergo a bidding process again. When commissioners inquire about their contract prices, we furnish them with this sheet. On the bid tab, you'll find the following key details: the unique contract number, the official execution date of the contract, the date on which the bids were opened, the fiscal year in which the contract commenced, the last revised date of the unit prices. Below this information, 6 columns provide a detailed breakdown. Pay item number, associated with the service description in the next column, referencing services that the Commission may order. Service description, details of services, found by referencing the pay item number in the Standard Specification for Local Road Maintenance Handbook. Units indicates the measurement units for the service. Example, tons, miles, feet, hours. Estimated quantity. Anticipated amount the service area expects to order in one contract year, used for bidding purposes. Unit price. The critical number for commissioners, as all requested items must be billed at this unit price according to the listed unit type on the bid tab. Total amount. The overall payment if the service area orders the estimated quantity. Used for bidding purposes. Bid total. Utilized for bid award purposes only, representing the amount the contractor could perform all estimated services in one contract year. The lowest qualifying bid is awarded the contract. The bottom of the sheet displays contracted unit prices for additional services not covered previously. If a commission requests a service like culvert replacement, the contractor provides an estimate based on the unit prices in this section. In cases where a unit price is not provided for a specific service or equipment, the contractor may use their standard rate or a rate agreed upon in writing between the contractor and commissioner. Now that we've delved into service area commissions, let's briefly explore the integral role of rural services in connection with service areas. It is the mission of rural services to assist the 105 service areas in providing cost-effective maintenance for over 501 miles of service area roads. The division also supports one streetlight and one sewer system service area. In this mission, rural services plays a crucial role, providing supervision and operational support services. This includes assistance with procurement, finances, engineering, and contract coordination. The division is also responsible for processing requests related to service area boundary changes, dissolution, and tax cap elections. Beyond these administrative functions, rural services is deeply involved in supporting the service areas. We provide assistance with the scope of maintenance, special projects, and road improvements, including encroachment resolution. Furthermore, we diligently maintain the standard specification for local road maintenance. For financial support, we oversee the financial records for all service areas, assist in invoice payment processing, guide and support commissioners in adhering to financial policies and codes where necessary, and facilitate budget preparation. The division is also actively involved in preparing, maintaining, and soliciting contracts for service area maintenance. This involves enforcing contractual compliance, handling contract renewals, and assisting in resolving any contract disputes that may arise. In the current structure, Rural Services comprises 5 dedicated staff members, each contributing uniquely to the division. Michael Bradley assumes the role of manager, overseeing the division's operations. His responsibilities include recommending project scopes, managing project requests, and providing support to commissions and contractors, including mediation, if required. Additionally, Michael steps in for Floyd, the civil engineer, during his absence. Floyd Sheasley serves as the civil engineer, offering crucial engineering support. His duties extend to processing driveway and utility permits and handling non-vehicle-related encroachments. Floyd also assumes the responsibilities of Michael in his absence. Sarah Waller, as the service area tech, plays a pivotal role in processing boundary changes, maintaining maps and mileage records, and handling vehicle encroachments and sign requests. Jamie Fleming, the Admin Assistant 5, takes charge of processing service area budgets, managing tax cap election requests, offering contractual support, and providing commissioner training. She is also capable of filling in for Tara during her absence. Tara Schafering, the Admin Assistant 3, manages the processing of contractor invoices for payment, handles meeting requests, oversees commissioner applications and resignations, and provides valuable commissioner support. She is also capable of filling in for Jamie during her absence. Thank you for joining us in this informative video. As you step into your role as a service area commissioner, Remember that your contributions are crucial to the well-being of our community. Should you have any questions or need further guidance, feel free to reach out. Together, we're building a better and well-maintained community. Welcome aboard, and let's make a positive impact together.